In today's adventure, Ed and Michelle will go to Hilliard, Ohio to check out the early television museum. But before that, we go to the Crooked River Brewery and explore all the little shops that are in there that are all local to the economy, like the Dumplings of Fury, the Cheesecake Girl, the Meatball Mafia, the Serendipity gift store, and then we'll get a bite to eat. And with all that going on, we also check out the First Responders Park, and then we finish off our day at Hilliard, Ohio, and visit the Early Television Museum. Join us, will ya? If you're feeling generous, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell so you can be kept in the loop. Hey everyone, Ed here from the Great Indoors, and today's adventure takes us to Hilliard, Ohio, which is a western suburb of Columbus, Ohio. There's Michelle. Hey Michelle, have you found anything cool in Hilliard, Ohio? Because I have. Look at this mural of this train on this wall over here. Beautiful. Someone is the artist in this area over here. But you know what else is cool? This building over here, it's like one indoor facility. There's a brewery over there. There's some stores inside, eating arrangements. The reason why we are here in this little neck of the woods is because we're going to be checking out the Classic TV Museum. So before we get into that, we're going to get into this place over here and get something quick to eat. What do you think? Is that a great idea?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's go check it out. As you can see, it's the Crooked Can Brewing Company. They got walk-up service over there. They got a nice little outdoor fire to warm your hands. Ooh, yeah, I can feel that heat. Ooh, that's no joke, Michelle. That is warm. And of course, face masks are required. And there's Michelle in my reflection over there. You're gonna like it in here. It's really cool. They got the brewery set up over here where you can help yourself. And there is the actual brewery over here. Then you got the eating facilities over there. They got Dumplings and Fury. Dumplings of Fury. Meatball Mafia down there. Cheesecake Girl further down. A lot of gift shops. A lot of different facilities over here. Cool stuff here in Hilliard, Ohio. Michelle's gonna like this. It's called Bakes by Low. Look at the cookies over here. Oh, the Galaxy Brownie. Salted caramel cookie brownie. Oatmeal raisin. That would be something that she might be able to go with because it's probably low in sugar. Michelle, check out the... Hang on. We got a really cool gift shop over here.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. Let me know if I can help you find anything.
All right. Thank you. Let's see what we got over here. We were just at Germantown yesterday checking out the gift shops over here, and this is awesome too.
Thank you.
You got a lot of cool stuff here.
Yeah, she gets new stuff in all the time. So every time you come, it'll be different.
How do you get stuff like this? Is this something that you go to other places, or is it like you have your certain outlets that you deal with?
It's a little bit of everything. Most of it, well, I would say like half of it is handmade. Either local makers, or she has a resource online that she can order from.
Right.
Small businesses all over. And she makes a big portion of it.
So you try to support local businesses, basically. That's awesome.
Yes,
Thank you. I'm going to put you guys in a video, so be ready to get some exposure over here, okay?
love it. Thank you.
I love supporting the local, you know? Not getting something from Walmart and putting it on a shelf. That doesn't do it for me. Very cool stuff here in Hilliard, Ohio. Can Brewing Company has their own distillery, brewing company, brewing facility right here on premises. Wow. I wish they had tours while they're actually doing it. That would be a cool thing. Maybe they do. It's just today is Sunday, and maybe they don't have that kind of thing going on right now. This is a very cool place. I love how everything is under one roof and they support local economy in here. So let's get something to eat because I'm starting to get hungry. We haven't had anything really of any substance for breakfast. So it's lunchtime. We need to get something to eat before we go to that museum. There was a wait for our food to be prepared, so I decided to step outside and do a little bit of exploring of Hilliard, Ohio. Here in Hilliard, Ohio, they have the First Responders Memorial. And there is the American flag and all its glory. They got tributes to people that were firefighters engraved into the concrete over here. But what is more sobering than any of that is the tribute of the people that passed away in 9/11, 2001. The first responders that were there without question to charge into those buildings to save lives on that fateful day. And then in the back, because of the snow, I can't get back there, that there are the victims of Flight 93, which basically when they took down that plane, they saved more lives, considering that that plane was probably destined for our nation's capital, possibly the White House. More names engraved into this monument here of all the brave people that passed away on September 11th. Very, very sad, but inspiring at the same time. There is some actual rubble from the World Trade Center straight ahead, and some beams that were taken from the destruction of that fateful day. Unbelievable. And I hate to do this to you, but I have to go over there and touch it. There's no way of getting over there without walking through the snow, so I'm going through the snow. I need to touch the World Trade Center to know that, to prove to me that it's here. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Such a sad day in our nation's history. And to feel part of it right in my hand right now, it's very intense. Okay, while I was outside filming, I had ordered some wonton soup with pork dumplings while I was filming. Take a look at that. This is Dumplings of Fury. They're special wonton noodles. Oh boy, Michelle, I don't know.
It's good. It's a little far to come.
Wow. I don't have my GoPro. What do you think, Michelle?
Hits the spot on a cold afternoon on Sunday.
Oh yeah. I'm loving it. Loving every minute of it. Look at that.
Look at that, guys.
Oh, try getting that in your mouth, though.
I can't.
She fails. Yeah, we're just trying to get a little bit in our stomach before we move on to the museum. Is that going to carry you until then?
Oh, yeah.
So what do you think of this place, Michelle?
This is unique. You know why? You can start with something with an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
Work your way down for an appetizer or like wonton soup.
Yeah.
And then get a pizza to
Yeah.
go with it. To watch some
You could watch the game here if there's a
Yeah.
football game or Browns or whatever, or a hockey game. You could do it all right here under one roof, you know?
Absolutely.
I know a few YouTubers that would love to be here to check it out, where they could do their entire day under this, KBD studios.
Yeah.
He would love a place like this because he's loves these places that are all inclusive,
Absolutely.
It's all inclusive
and
here.
local chains.
Yeah.
Like local restaurants instead of big time.
Right. And I got to tell you, this wonton soup is out of this world. There's nothing ordinary about it. It's so, look at that, so tasty. It's just, it's got a nice little kick to it, but it's not like overwhelming hot,
Right.
Very, very good. We will definitely be back here. Welcome to the Early Television Museum, Michelle.
Cool. Thank you very much.
To think that these TVs were, I didn't even know that TVs were available in 1920. But this one over here is 1937.
So that's what
The Baird
maybe was your
T23.
parents.
They didn't have one. No. You probably had to have a lot of money to have a TV at that time because it was the middle of the Depression.
Yeah.
The Baird T18C in 1938.
Wow. Can't watch General Hospital that small. Wow.
Stop the ball for a minute. I'm all good with that. Okay, correction. The owner came in, or the manager came in and told me that these are all European sets and they would not have been usable in the United States. First of all, the electrical is 220 and we would not have been able to plug them in. And obviously, what he was saying to me is they were not even something that Americans would want. They would probably short out their electrical and everything. And so, yeah, but that's why a lot of them have like German names, like Baird. That's probably a German company over there. And Italian or England. This set was made in England over here. These are early British in this section over here, from 1936 to 1939.
Oh, wow.
This one cost 37 pounds back in 1938. There's an actual picture of it when it was operational.
Man.
These things look like right out of like a Flash Gordon TV show from the day when they used to have the little TV sets for their spaceship and everything.
That's in mint condition. Look at that one.
You got to remember, when I was a kid growing up in the 60s, my mom had a really nice TV set that had a nice wooden cabinet.
Right.
But I ruined it by playing blocks. I just threw the blocks up against it and ruined it.
Oh,
Okay,
your
so-
mom didn't like you then.
And these are the mechanical TVs. And there's an audio tour in here, I believe.
Yeah. You just
Press the
it.
button. Press the button. There we go. Turn up the volume.
The earliest television
You gotta
sets
press it,
used
don't just touch
mechanical
it.
means to create a picture. Find the small green sign with 1 on it.
A small green sign with a 1 on it. Okay, right there.
Found it.
The first patent for television was granted in 1884.
Wow.
It described a system using rotating discs with holes drilled in them. One disc was in the camera in front of a photoelectric cell. An identical disc was used in the receiver in front of a neon tube. The picture was viewed through a magnifying lens in front of the disc.
There, there.
Find the small green sign with 2 on it.
Right here. Okay. This is cool, ain't it, Michelle?
Yeah.
At that time, many of the components needed to make the system work didn't exist, such as vacuum tubes. Many years later, in 1926, a Scottish inventor named John Logie Baird produced the first television pictures in his laboratory in London. 3 years later, he was broadcasting to viewers. The pictures were extremely crude. Today's television pictures are made up of over 1,000 lines, allowing for very clear pictures. Baird's transmissions were with 30 lines. By 1930, there were about 30 stations in the U.S. and stations in most major European cities. Because they used the same channels as AM radio, signals could be received over long distances. This is the TV set that Baird's company sold starting in 1929. About 1,000 were made. The cabinet is metal, and the viewer watched through the lens on the front.
Yeah.
Find the small green sign with 3 on it. Receiver. About 1932,
Looks like the Empire Building.
a new technology emerged, which allowed the picture to be projected on a screen, allowing more than one person to watch it. However, the picture was very dim, and still only had 45 lines in it. Because of the poor picture quality with mechanical television, it was impossible to do real television programming. Because of this, and since the Great Depression limited the number of people who could afford television sets, mechanical TV broadcasting came to an end in 1932.
Look at the size of that thing. Hey, Michelle?
Yeah, I know.
Look at the bulb, that RCA photo tube. Looks like a speaker from a concert, you know?
Yeah.
Like a rock concert.
Pretty fascinating.
Because the cost of a television set kept dropping, television grew very rapidly. At the end of 1947, there were only 200,000 sets in the United States. By the end of 1953, 6 years later, there were 18 million, and half the homes in the country had TV. Directly in front of you, find the small green sign with 3 on it.
Oh, the one that you said jukebox, I think. Yeah, the jukebox one that. Whoa, Nicky.
Yeah, do not lean on that. That one is unstable.
I know.
The regular jukebox was made in 1947, before most people had seen television. Put a quarter in, and you could either listen to 5 songs from its jukebox or watch TV for 30 minutes.
Wow.
Look to the left and find the small green sign with 4.
That's down here, Michelle.
I like this one the best. I don't want that in my room. I don't want that big one anymore.
This is the Dumont Custom. It was made to mount in a wall in the living room. There had to be a closet.
Check out these cameras, Michelle. We got NBC color over there. What is this over here? You always wanted to be in movies. Get in there, you know.
I know.
Jeez. Looks like some news TV, 13 ABC. Wow. TV5, Syracuse. Wouldn't that be cool if there was something from Channel 8 here or something like that? TNT, I wonder if that's the TV network, TNT, you know?
Yeah. Could ask TV Man.
We used to have a screen like that to watch our movies on, too.
Yeah, I did too.
Zenith.
That's your brand.
There's CBS sign over there. WGSF television. Newark, New Jersey. Let's go check it out. Check it out. Wow. It's got all these, like, it's like a Secret Service truck where you got all the monitors in here and everything.
Yeah.
I can actually come in here.
Careful.
Wow. I don't think that clock is correct, but that is cool. You can control the entire broadcast from in here. I just keep on thinking of the War of the Worlds. This is Detroit before the attack, and this is Detroit after the attack. Okay.
Local news. Wow, you're really doing well for yourself. I was on assignment. Take a look at this. Here's Detroit. And here's Detroit after the attack.
Hey, sorry.
This is really interesting.
Awesome. There's another room on the other side if we go up and around. So I'll meet you over there.
Yeah, it looks like a Jetson.
One more section to check out.
Oh, this is my parents' there.
Look at that sleek one in the back.
I
It's
know,
got
doesn't-
aerodynamic over here, Michelle.
Doesn't it look like a Jetson? Like
Oh
a,
my gosh, yeah. That is neat.
like sci-fi. Like you can watch like your Flash Gordon there.
The woodworking on this is awesome.
It's a British.
It's probably the woodwork is better than the TV itself, you know? Shit.
I wonder how much that would run you. You know.
Very cool. It's probably worth now more because it's an antique than it was
Yeah, I
when it was
know.
brand new.
Now let's put that in our basement and
Wow.
watch Browns games on that.
Yeah.
What number 6 is throwing it to? Oh, I can't see.
Awesome. So what did you think of the classic TV museum over here in Hilliard, Ohio?
I'm glad you found it. It's a hidden gem. Lights, camera, and action.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't get over the fantastic selection of TVs from the entire world in here. It just takes you back. And, you know, even before, I didn't even realize that there was TVs available as far back as the 1920s. So kudos to them for keeping this place up to date with the interactive tour that they had here. It was really a good time. And it was only $5 to get in, so you can't go wrong with that either.
You could spend almost the whole day here just
Sure.
looking at every single one of them.
All right, well, thanks again for watching The Great Indoors with Ed and Michelle. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you haven't done that either. Have a great indoors day, everyone.
Bye everyone.